Good morning, welcome to today's video from Mexico City. So the past 2 days I didn't film that much. I did film a couple clips which I'm going to share with you later in this video, but today we're going to Coyoacan. Check out the area there. It's very different than other areas here in Mexico City. So 2 reasons I didn't film for the past couple days. Number 1, it was Christmas, so we spent some time with family. Number 2, we're also a little bit sick, so that's another reason why. But besides that, we're gonna push through, make the best of the day, and just keep exploring Mexico City, checking out a different area. But first, I need my Tim Hortons coffee, so let's go to Timmy's. So if yesterday being Christmas, this whole area wasn't very busy at all. And on Christmas Eve around 5-6 o'clock, all these businesses here, over here, they all closed. Everything was shut down, nothing was open. For us it was okay because Christmas Eve we went to families, so it was fine. But for other people that are not Mexican tourists probably came here and were in for a big surprise of how everything shuts down. I know I was. We did go for some tacos on Christmas Eve, which I will put a clip of that in right now. They were excellent. It was one of the more popular tourist taco places here in Mexico City, but it was very delicious. We also went for a nice breakfast, and at the breakfast, I ordered the bill for the first time. And the way you order the bill in Mexico is by doing hand signals. So here's the clip of me ordering the bill. You can see I did the hand signal, the waiter noticed, and then the bill was delivered right to me. You can see there's lots of cars, lots of people. It's time for us to cross. The Tim Hortons is like a 5-minute walk from our Airbnb, not too far. Maybe I'll try ordering something different than we have at home. Today it's a bit warmer than the previous days here. It's around 20 Celsius, which is pretty good for December. Here is the Tim Hortons. After you. Timbits, but you can see it looks like a typical Tim Hortons, the same that you would have in the US or Canada. And on the wall here it shows you all the countries that they have been to: Mexico, Saudi Arabia, US, Qatar, Spain. They have opened up in so many countries all around the world. And here they have their famous pastries. And this Tim Hortons also allows dogs. Very cool. I have never seen that in Canada. But we have strict regulations on dogs not being allowed in restaurants that handle food. And there you can see all the donuts, Timbits, all the classics. They have it right here at Tim Hortons in Mexico now. And some crazy sandwich that has 2 eggs and ham in the middle and sausage. Looks very interesting to try that. So here you can see they have a strawberry shortcake donut. I've never seen that before. And they also have the famous Mexican bread they serve on Christmas, the Rosca de Reyes. 43 Mexican pesos for that, not bad. The rest of the donuts all look the same as what we have back home. I don't know if we have that type of cinnamon roll. Maybe we do. You can let me know in the comments if you're a frequent Tim Hortons person. But it's nice to see some new additions and also to see the classics like the Timbits. Offer a Mexican blend coffee, and I got the Mexican blend. Tastes very good. Very strong flavor. And I also got some chicken tenders and fries. These are probably the same type of potato wedges we have at home, but we do not have these chicken tenders at home, so I'm excited to try them. Here is one thing you'll never see at Tim Hortons in the United States or Canada: jalapenos. Pickled jalapenos, actually. Pretty cool. They gave this with one of the sandwiches we ordered on the side. But you know, you're in Mexico when you're getting jalapenos at Tim Hortons. So we're all finished up at the Tim Hortons. Now we are gonna go to the subway, take a taxi after the subway, and head to COYOACÁN. Off to the metro. There's so many different ways and directions to go here. Thank God my wife is Mexican and has lived here for so many years. She always knows the right way to go. But right now I am going the wrong way, so where everyone's waiting for me. There's some kind of confusion. Where are we going? You can see one train on the opposite side of the tracks. The trains here are orange in color. And it can get very hot inside these subway stations. I don't know why. I guess they don't have air conditioner in here. Vámonos. So I made it off the subway and now we have to switch lines. And in Mexico, when you switch lines, you gotta do quite a bit of walking. It's not like in Toronto or other subway systems where you just get off, go up a staircase, and then your new line is right there. You gotta do a little bit of exercise, but sometimes it's good to do that exercise, right? Get a little workout, burn off those calories from all those tacos and churros and all that great food you've been eating in Mexico. There's multiple lines here people are transferring. Is this us? This area is only for women and kids under 12. They have that for security measures here, I assume. Which is good. But we still got a long way to walk to get to our new line to transfer. Oh. Okay, it wasn't too bad then. Now I'm on the side where I'm allowed. But we missed the train. So now we're gonna hop in the taxi and take that to the center of COYOACÁN. This subway station is actually called COYOACÁN, but it's not directly in the main city center. So that's why we gotta take a taxi to get there. Okay, we have made it. Looks pretty busy here right now, which is to be expected, being in Mexico City. This is one of the main markets here. You can find lots of different jewelry, clothing, fake tattoos, a bunch of different stuff here. I've been here maybe, say, 3 or 4 times before. You can see down here the entrance where we just walked through. I gotta see if there's a Patriot one of those towels, or oh, those are blankets. Patriot blanket. Since I am actually a New England Patriots fan. I don't know if I ever shared that on this channel. Maybe I have, I can't remember. You can see they sell a lot of nice looking ponchos there. So many creatures and skulls. I see Abshobo Squimple. El Shobo Squimple. These are called alobritas. Alabrites. Forgive my Spanish. These are Christmas ornaments, all handmade. Some magnets.
les guste.
Gracias. ¿En cuánto están estos?
60 pesos o 2 porciones.
This is a great place to get souvenirs because everything is handmade. Even these mugs, very nice. Little skulls in the El Katrina. After a while, some of these booths start to look the same. A lot of similar items. Now, when you're cold outside and you're sick, this is something you need. COYOACÁN means place of coyotes. So it doesn't mean coyote directly, as my wife corrected me. Place of coyotes, and that's why you can see 2 coyotes right there, because this is their place. Right here in COYOACÁN. Looks like right there they have a Mexican police army truck or something. Never seen that before. Yeah, it's so packed here today. But it is the day after Christmas, Boxing Day, as it would say back home in Canada. But they don't celebrate Boxing Day here. But I guess a lot of people have the 26th, the day after Christmas, off. You'll see a lot of these red trolleys around here. And you'll see a lot of squirrels around here as well. Oh shit, he's running. I guess he didn't like me. So here is the main center square here. You can see it's very well maintained with the gardening that they do. There's one of those red buses passing there, which you can take on a tour of the city, and this is one of the stops. Yeah, this is like the center square where they have the main statue and fountain. And usually they have street performances going on here. I don't see one right now, but maybe later there will be one. Let's go check out the main fountain statue. Very beautiful. In the center of COYOACÁN. I came here a number of years ago to celebrate Mexican Independence Day at nighttime. It was very nice. Lots of Mexican flags here, very proud people. Definitely a different atmosphere than today. And across the street, right over there, is one of the main churches here, which we'll be going by later in the video. You can see the red bus letting people off. Because this is a stop you don't want to miss. It's very different than the rest of Mexico City. So you know you're in COYOACÁN when they have a authentic mariachi band performing. Cross the street without getting hit by a car. That wouldn't be good in Mexico. Very busy. So many people. I thought this was going to be the more quieter neighborhood around here since we're out of the main square area for a minute. So this side street here is very nice. You can see every house, every building is a different color. The trees look different here as well. Different than Canada, States. Maybe not California and the southern states. But from what I'm used to, the trees do look different here. I even see a cactus over there, as well as something similar to a palm tree. I guess I should have took a tree course when I was in college to learn about all the different types. So here is a cactus in the wild, planted right on the middle, well, on the side of the street. So here is one of the most famous and popular markets in Mexico City, and it's right here in Coyoacán. Very popular. They get street food here. And here is the main church right here. And the square that is right in front of it. Aquí. You can see more of the church there. Very nice place just to hang out, chill, get a drink, spend time with some family. You will find a lot of people selling stuff here and approaching you. If you don't want what they have to offer, just say no gracias, no thank you, and you should be good to go. So in front of the main church, you have this square. And in this square, you have the COYOACÁN sign. You can see it right there. COYOACÁN. So now we're going to go to the front entrance of the church. There's some kids spraying shaving cream on people. I just missed that. That's kind of crazy. Now here's an instrument I always see them playing in Mexico City. It's very popular here. You probably wanted me to tip him, that's why he stopped playing. I'm just walking around enjoying the day. As you can see, there is the front of the church, the main entrance. See all the way up. You can actually go inside the church too. All these churches in Mexico, you can go inside, which is cool because they all have different architecture inside. And yes, even in places like Coyoacan, they have Starbucks, the famous coffee. There's a lot of Starbucks in Mexico, actually. We're gonna try to sneak in and use the baño. So we got some pancakes that are made out of corn. You can see they're making them right there. Ah, super hot. Yeah, they are good. But like you said, they are super dry. I need some maple syrup. So we came into a store, they use their washroom, bathroom, and they have these claw games where you can play these games to win these prizes. Never seen that before. So many of them. So I'm gonna play now. I'm gonna try to win this dinosaur right here. It costs 10 pesos. Give you that. Oh, it's rigged! It's rigged! Now I'm 100% convinced that these games are scams. We came to another place that you can win these big Pokemon or stuffed animal toys. They're huge. But how do you win it? And if you win this, where would you store it? Where would you keep it? Would you just put your money in and press this button? There's a string there, you gotta cut the thread. That seems pretty hard to win the prize. It's probably a scam like the other game. But it would be cool to win one of these. So we just came into another store, and in the back of the store here, they have a replica of that fountain I showed you earlier. Wow, muy bonita. Very cool. And just like the real life fountain we saw, the water is not on right now. Here is a very popular coffee place in COYOACÁN. We've been here before, but today we're not going for coffee, so we're going to skip it. Very busy, lots of people here trying to sell stuff. Look at this market here. It's a market that has cars going through it. That's a first. That's good. Very Mexico. Very Mexican-ish. Let's cross. I think right now we're trying to get out of this area so we can order a taxi because we're going to the mall now. It was fun checking out COYOACÁN today. Saw some different things, saw some familiar things, and I'm happy I was able to share it with you guys because it's one of my favorite places in Mexico City, just to come with family, relax, look around. So vámonos, let's go to the mall. So this is one of the newer malls that has opened in Mexico City. It's right by the COYOACÁN subway station. We're gonna go eat dinner at a place called Moshi Moshi, which is a sushi Japanese style restaurant. But I think we're also gonna check out the mall as well. So I was trying to film in this mall earlier, but they were blasting Christmas music full blast. And I don't want to get this video demonetized because YouTube doesn't like when you're playing music that is copyrighted. And that can also affect the monetization of the video. But I will give you a little quick tour of this mall because it is very nice inside. Lots of stores, lots of popular stores here that you have back home, like Abercrombie and Fitch, Bath and Body Works, one of my favorites, Lululemon, and a good variety of restaurants here as well. I've seen Cheesecake Factory, a place called Negroni, which looked like a fancy Italian restaurant. See up there. Now, because Christmas was yesterday, the mall is still dressed up for Christmas time. I'll show you where they have their big Christmas tree. So right over here is a Christmas tree. There's the tree. And over here is one of my favorite burger restaurants, Shake Shack. These are popping up all over Mexico City. We ordered it to our Airbnb the other day. Tastes just like home. You know I love Shake Shack. And they also do have different menu items depending where you go. Doesn't look too busy actually, not like the one in Toronto, which is always packed. We have made it to where we're gonna have dinner, which is Moshi Moshi. I remember from eating here in the past, the sushi is on a conveyor belt. So you can grab the sushi while you're sitting at your table and select which one you want, and then they'll charge you accordingly. Something I haven't seen in the United States and Canada before. So it's currently a 1 hour wait to sit where that conveyor belt is going by with the sushi. So we decided we're not going to sit there, we're just going to get a regular table and order off the menu, but it is what it is. It would have been nice to sit by the conveyor belt, show you guys us grabbing the sushi as it goes by, but sometimes it doesn't work out. We'll just get a regular table and have a nice meal. So because we're not sitting at a table where the conveyor belt is, they bring over a tray of sushi, you tell them the number, and you can order that. So to eat and drink, I got a Pepsi and a steak noodle bowl. Looks very good. Lots of noodles. You can see pieces of steak in there. Hopefully it's as delicious as it looks. We also got some crispy steak dumplings. Cheers. So dinner was excellent. We just finished up at Moshi Moshi, and I got myself an ice cream from Aldo, which is right behind me. Mint Oreo flavor. One of my favorite flavors of gelato. Tastes similar to the gelato I had in Italy, so I'm not complaining about that. Very good gelato here. Highly recommend getting gelato from Aldo if you come to Mexico City. Here in Mexico, you're actually allowed to bring your dog into the mall, which is kind of crazy because at home, pets and dogs are not allowed in malls. So now we are leaving the mall and heading back to the Airbnb to relax and finish off the night. I will update you when we get there. Oh, it's been fun walking around here, checking this place out. Had good food, good company. Everything has been excellent about today. What a wonderful day. Let's go finish it off. Okay, so we made it back to the Airbnb. We took an Uber, it didn't take too long. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I think we're just gonna relax the rest of the night, watch some Squid Game because the new season just came out. Super excited for that. And then tomorrow, I believe we're going to the Historic Center, so that will be the next video coming out. Besides that, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.